Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for Libra. Sorry about the camera there, Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. This is going to be your Gemini new moon reading from May 22nd until we have the new moon in Cancer, June 21st. This energy is going to be extra Gemini ish, if you will. It's analytical, curious, fact-finding, and a little bit restless. So right now we really need to steer clear of confusion and rely on a healthy balance of intuition, logic, and reason to keep our heads above water. So let's go ahead and jump into this reading, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. We're going to invite spirit, angels, ancestors, loved ones who have passed, and spirit guides to this space to deliver the messages that you need to hear. Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs from May 22nd through June 21st. Messages for Libra. Wow, Five of Wands. A little bit of conflict, which isn't going to sit well with my Libras out there. I should know I have my Mars in Libra. Okay. All right, your overall energy for this reading is the Ace of Swords. This is your energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. This is a huge blessing. This is a new direction. This is clarity. This is speaking your truth and standing in your integrity. Underneath it, we have the Five of Cups. So this is you being resourceful. This is you coming out of some sort of sadness, some sort of sorrow, some sort of feeling of loss. Now, we often have all of the 5 cups are spilled in this deck. Normally only 3 are spilled and, 2 are still standing, but this deck is a little bit more pessimistic. All right, so coming through heartbreak, sadness, sorrow, loss, and grief. All right, Libra, let's see what's going on. You guys are coming out as the Temperance card. This is my card of Sagittarius. This is also an indication here that some of you, or most of you, even all of you listening, are earth angels, or you're surrounded by your angels at this time to help you through this time in your life. The Temperance card in reverse is telling me there's something out of balance. This is a card of alchemy. So there's a need to commune with spirit. There's a need to pray and to meditate if that's what works for you, in order to receive the messages that your spirit guides and source are trying to get to you at this time. Because I feel like some sort of sadness and sorrow, something is clouding that. And remember, we need to stay away from distractions and confusion, and we need to rely on a healthy balance of intuition and logic at this time. And so I see that this may not be happening, or it may be a difficult equilibrium for you guys to reach at this time, but Spirit's saying we're blessing you with communication with this new direction. Now, what's holding you back is we have the Chariot card. It could be a Cancer person. Maybe you were in a relationship with a Cancer person. The Chariot card is a very, very powerful card. It's about success. It's about moving forward. I do apologize about the background noise, you guys, okay? I do have people home, they're playing around, they're, playing with the dog. So, everybody's okay. So I just want to let you know that. The Chariot card in reverse, though, is about feeling stuck. So some of my Libras out there are feeling really stuck. I think you feel like you're waiting for signs and synchronicities that just aren't coming. And there's a need for you to take action. All right. And I can see that because the intentions that you need to set are your Four of Swords. Now, the Four of Swords is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. In particular, this is Jupiter and Libra. And remember, Jupiter is all about that, growth and expansion. So for some of you, this might have to do with work. For others of you, it might just have to do with a relationship, somebody that you love. It could be romantic. It could be family. It could be your spiritual journey. But there's a need for healing. So the Temperance card and the Four of Swords are both of my major healing cards in the deck. The Four of Swords in reverse takes me back to that Three of Swords, heartbreak, sadness, sorrow. Again, it could be anything, and it really has to relate to this Five of Cups energy. Okay, it has to relate to this Five of Cups energy. I know I just repeated myself. I have no idea why that just happened. Okay, so the intentions that you need to set, the Four of Swords can sort of gives me two messages though, because it can be a card of action as well. The Chariot card is feeling stuck. The Four of Swords in reverse energy is about, needing to take action, needing to move forward. Okay, the healing has either already taken place. You might be dwelling a little bit too much on the past hurts and disappointments. If you find yourself replaying those, then maybe it's time. It's time to shift your focus, because replaying past hurts and disappointments can be quite disempowering. All right. What knowledge you need to sort of help you cultivate your intentions. The Ace of Wands, look at that. You have two aces in this reading, so there's a lot of success here. There are a lot of new beginnings. This is beautiful energy, Libra. Okay, despite something has you out of balance, something has you a little bit confused. All right, something, there's some healing that needs to take place because you're feeling stuck. But the Ace of Wands, this is a huge blessing, a huge green light from the universe. This is energy of spirit. This is your passion. This is something that's undeniable. This is attraction. So for some of you, you're attracting a partner. For others of you, you guys are attracting the experiences and the situations. Remember, during this time of Gemini, networking is really important. So it's going to feel like being at the right place at the right time. Maybe reading the right comment at the right time and connecting. I'm really seeing that. I see you guys connecting online, especially with this Ace of Swords energy. And really turning things around. So shifting your focus. So Spirit really is asking you to be in the present. Stand in the present moment, enjoy the present moment as much as possible, and transmute negative energy. Work on that healing and that balancing, so that you can really take advantage of these huge blessings that are coming your way. Now, the positive energy coming your way is the King of Cups. The King of Cups is my card. He's a visionary. It's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. In particular, the King of Cups is the airy part of water. So this represents sort of that Libra Scorpio energy, that Libra Scorpio cusp energy for some of you, which is awesome, because this is your energy. This is that creative energy. This is that precedence that you put on beauty and on art and on music. And, showing up in the reverse is telling me that maybe some of you guys were having real creative blocks. Or maybe you just weren't finding the regular solace and the happiness that you were when you would turn on music. I've never met a Libra in my life who didn't have like a huge music collection. I mean, all of the Libras in my life have always been like, if they weren't artists or musicians themselves, they were really into art and or music or both. So I know you guys have these massive digital libraries of music. And I think maybe there was a while where you weren't really sure, you felt a little bit lost, or maybe you weren't finding the same gratification in the things that you used to, and it really had you balanced. But the positive energy is this King of Cups. He's going to right the wrongs. He's going to find that equilibrium, that emotional balance. He's also all about quiet solitude. His psychic abilities are working at an all-time high. So Spirit's really asking you and wanting you to turn that card right side up, so you can get back into your feels, Libra, into your vibe. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the John Holland Psychic Tarot. Man, we have so much activity overhead, which doesn't surprise me. It sounds like a helicopter. Unfortunately, we do have a hospital nearby, so when the helicopters are running, it's not always a good thing. But what I am picking up on more than anything is just air travel, and seeing things seeing things from a higher perspective. And if you think about helicopters, the way that they hover, I feel like, my Libras, you were trying to get off the ground, but you didn't know which direction to go in. Okay, just like that helicopter. But then once the wind blows, once you sort of find that balance, that sweet spot, boom, off you go, and you're going to be just fine. Yeah, because I mean, more than just fine, you have two aces in this reading, Libra. Beautiful. Yeah, I just had a huge smile across my face. Like, I think I felt some of you kind of really were intense and then just all of a sudden relaxed. All right. Yeah, you get number 19. You get light. This is beautiful because this is all about standing in the sun, Libra. This is the happiest card in the tarot. This is co-creation. Okay, this is you making things happen. This is you getting the rewards. This is you reaping the rewards for all of your hard work and your optimism. This is you attracting healthy relationships and situations. Again, for some of you, I think you're really going to feel like you are in the right place at the right time. The sun energy is vibrancy. It's, you know, it's letting your light shine. And I think you've been through a bit of a dark period, and you are going to feel like, you know, somebody's going to flip a switch or the light bulb goes on and boom. Wow, okay, not everything's not as bad as I thought it was. All right, Six of Pentacles, material and spiritual prosperity. And this comes through balance, you guys. The Six of Pentacles represents earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, more particularly it's moon in Taurus. Okay, so again, this is finding balance. This is that equal give and take. So again, something you've been putting a lot of energy into. Maybe it's this healing process. Maybe it's something, I think some of you might be using heartbreak or sadness or sorrow or grief or loss to produce. And you're finally going to clear that block. And, you know, either if it's poetry or song, it's going to all come flowing out and it's going to be awesome. All right, and it's also all about being in a situation where there's an equal give and take, whether this is at work, whether this is with a lover, with this romantic, if it's with a family member. You know, soulmates come in lots of different, you know, shapes and forms. Crown chakra, communing with source. Right now, you're going to be receiving lots of downloads, and I think a lot of inspiration falling right on top of the Ace of Wands. Inspiration to create, a need to create. And when we have excess energy and we don't have a creative outlet for it, that really turns into this anxiety and all this restlessness. And I feel like, you know, Libra, you guys have been bottled up and it's going to all come out. It's going to be beautiful. And you're receiving those messages, those downloads from spirit, from your angels, from your spirit guides. Some of you guys are starting to do Reiki and harnessing prana and life force. And then, wow, double confirmation of the Ace of Wands. Oh, for some of you guys, this is going to be a very powerful physical attraction, passion ignited. It might be with a water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. You just might have water in their chart, or they just might be exhibiting these qualities. Some of you guys might be falling head over heels for, you know, an artist or a musician, somebody who's a visionary, somebody who might have a little bit of a harder exterior, but is a really like loony and fun. You know, once you crack that hard exterior, that might be you. But you guys have 3 aces. This is power. This is success. This is a new beginning. This is something, this is a fated union or attraction. This is something that you won't be able to deny. It's going to feel like, almost like, you know, in a good way, not in a bad way, but feel like an addiction you have with this person or this thing. Ooh, it's awesome. And for some of you guys, it's going to be this unbridled physical attraction to somebody. Ooh-wee, Libra, look at you go. All right, you guys get Angel of Wisdom, pursue knowledge and spiritual growth. Yeah, and I see that you're doing that. And this is the time with this Gemini energy, this is the time to pursue knowledge and spiritual growth. You know, crack the books, you know, study online, you know, anything, any sort of keywords that pop into your mind when you're thinking, or maybe you keep seeing something about, I keep getting Atlantis, you know, or Lemuria or Lyra or something along those lines. Or it could be, you know, shamanism or ancestry, whatever it might be. You know, it's time for you to really, really focus on that, because this is, you know, and it's really important that you include, you know, in this physical journey, the spiritual. And don't forget that wands can be that physical, unbridled passion, but it's also all about spirit. So if it doesn't resonate with you as far as like a physical attraction, it's going to be something that you're pulled to. Okay, so it could be a new way of thinking. excuse me, it could be, it could be, a new, maybe your, a new healing modality, but something that's going to really propel you forward and very powerfully on your spiritual journey. Okay. So in true Gemini fashion, pursue knowledge and spiritual growth. Okay. And also make sure that you're, to cut through any confusion and relying on a healthy balance of your intuition and logic. So also be discerning with the information you're learning and gathering. Okay, and then you get believe in yourself. Believe in yourself and follow your dreams. Yeah, so for some of you, this is pursuing, creativity. This came out in another reading, and I feel like a lot of people are stepping into that, especially with, things that are going on in the world, having more time to themselves, like really discovering that you're fabulous musicians or artists or, what have you. And it's awesome because that's raising your vibration. You communicate through your emotions. Sorry, you guys. The dog is celebrating with us. You're communicating through your emotions and through song and through, through song, through poetry, through, singing in the shower. That's a very direct way to get to your angels. All right. And you guys get Lady Venus. Look at this, Libra. You guys are ruled by Venus. Downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. Yeah, and they're coming right through your crown chakra. Wow, Libra, this is awesome. This is really awesome. And I just want to note the distractions with the dog and the people in the background. This is part of your journey. Okay, this is part of this reading for a reason, to steer clear of confusion. Ignore that noise. Okay, so again, like, it doesn't bother me. I'm used to it. It may bother some of you out there, and I do apologize, but really take a look. This reading has been interrupted by helicopters, people sort of like yelling and playing, the dog barking, but we've stayed focused and focused on this energy because that's what this journey is like for you. It's been confusing, but focus. You are receiving a huge, huge upgrade, Libra. A huge upgrade. All right, let's go ahead and see. I'm going to pull 2 messages from the star seeds. And I mean, this is powerful because I see you sort of at the beginning, a little bit unbalanced, dealing with some suffering, some grief, some depression, some darkness, some anxiety. But Libra, you have 3 aces popping out. The knowledge and the information that you're receiving right now is going to be life-changing. Absolutely life-changing. Believe in yourself. Believe in this journey. Some of you guys are turning your back on an old way of life or a job that wasn't creative enough for you and realizing how powerful you really are. Okay, gratitude. Universal love shines through the miracles of life all around you. All right, and then you get release. Release anything that keeps you from your path of authenticity. Yeah. Yeah. And I see you walking away from that. I really do. I see you walking away from that. I see you on this journey, and it's a beautiful journey. Libra, I'm going to stop it there. Again, I do apologize about all the background noise. I love you guys so much. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment, share, ring that notification bell. But most of all, I want to thank you for all your love and support, and I hope you have an absolutely beautiful day. Take care.